Oh, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Garret Porter YouTube video. And in today's video, we got a lot of stuff to do. I bought a lot of parts for the green truck. They are all down here on the bottom. I spent entirely too much money on Amazon over the last 72 hours. The majority of the stuff is here. Let's go ahead and go through the list of what we got so far, because we got a lot. So from left to right, inside this box, we have the new grill that's going on that truck. This is the 03 to 07 grill instead of the 99 to 01 grill that is on this 2001 GMC Sierra. Then I went out to Harbor Freight and I picked up a $400 jack. Now you might be asking yourself, why did I spend $400 on a jack? Because there's no way that I was gonna let a zip tie stop me from where I needed to go. That one's not gonna stop me from a zip tie. In this box, it's empty. I actually came out here yesterday before I started filming and I cleaned up the area. Pressure washed it, I got some footage of that. I also went ahead and took the intake cover off. It's over there. Going to take some stuff off because back in the day, this used to be spray painted. It's like all these plastics used to be spray painted. It was nice and clean inside here. And then over the years of me not working on it, it kind of just sat and got dirty underneath the hood. So I'm gonna take all the plastics off. I'm gonna get them painted. I'm gonna get them cleaned up. We did get a new intake because the air filter that we had was entirely too old and disgusting. This box, remember how I said on last Friday's video, I needed a new coolant reservoir. What did I go out and get? I got a brand new coolant reservoir. That will be getting replaced today as well. Inside here we have diff fluid for the front and back. I went ahead and got some diff fluid because I have yet to change the diff fluid on this truck. It's gonna smell disgusting. I don't know if there's diff fluid in it, but we're gonna find out today. Also went out and got an oil filter. My oil is not here yet. It should be here in the next few days. Can y'all see that? There's a spider falling from my ceiling. One thing about Idaho that I have realized is there's a lot of spiders around here. Got an oil filter, waiting on the oil to get here. Went ahead and got some crush washers for the oil drain. Also, I'm going to use these washers to straighten out the mirrors. So see how the mirrors are kind of cockeyed, they're not level. I got these copper washers to also go ahead and level out the mirrors while we're out here doing it because it's like 70 something degrees today. It's a happy Monday. Hope you guys are enjoying your great Friday. Let me know what y'all are doing down in the comments this weekend because I'm sure it's going to be a beautiful day wherever you're at. Let me know the weather too because like it's only like 70 something in Idaho and I know it's like 85 back at home. So I can't wait for it to get warm. Also, I went ahead and got a Felpro rear diff gasket because we're gonna need that every time you take the rear diff gasket off. You gotta put a new one on. Here's the intake cover that has been on there. As you can see, it used to be painted. This thing was looking good way back in the day, and then the paint just started kind of flaking off. So we're gonna sand all this down, get it painted. It might not be in today's video because we got a lot of stuff to do as it is, but I looked under the truck yesterday with my brand new jack, started playing around with the wheels and tires and realized that my pitman arm and my idler arm are going out. So that's something that's going to need to change. And also, might as well go ahead and get some new tie rods while we're at it because these tie rods actually pretty small. They're about the size of my finger, and that's no good for full-wheel drive launches. So that is going to need to be getting fixed. We got some beefier ones hopefully coming shortly. Kryptonite's tie rods are probably some of the best ones on the game because they're fat boys. They're about yay big. Just looking at this truck, I just want everything underneath it to be good. That way I can hop in the truck and drive it and I don't have to worry about anything falling apart. But that's enough chit chat. For the first thing in today's video, I think we're gonna go ahead and get this coolant reservoir out of the truck because if you didn't see the last video, it's starting to flake. As you can see, I am just barely touching it and it's flaking off. So time to get a new coolant reservoir, and we got one. So we're gonna go ahead and replace this first. So the first thing we gotta do is this hose doesn't go to anything. This is just an overflow. This hose goes into the radiator, it looks like, and so does this one. So this is gonna go down into the thermostat. This one right here is actually gonna be the only one that has fluid in it. So I'm gonna try and not make a mess. Hopefully it comes out easy, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab a bucket or a small little funnel or something, pop this hose off and drain the coolant out of it. All right, well, I have this two-stroke mix cup that I've actually never used before, so hopefully this will catch the majority of it, and if not, it'll just end up on the concrete and the HOA will give me a fine and we'll deal with that later. But until then, we're just gonna dump it on the ground. There's not a lot in there, so hopefully it shouldn't make too much of a mess, but you know, anytime Garrett works on something, there's always typically a mess. Ready, 1, 2, 3. All right, well, that worked better than I expected. Are you still dripping? You sure are. Oh yeah. Dump that in there as well. Making a big mess. Hear it down there splattering on the ground? That's exactly what you want. That's just down there making a big mess. All right, out with the old. And just like that, we got the old one out and the new one is going in. Oh, much better. All right, bottle is in. Now we just gotta hook everything back up to where we found it. Let's see, so that goes right here. This one hopefully goes right here without making too much of a mess. Where did the clamp go? Gotta be down there somewhere. Oh, never mind, it's right here. All right, well that's on. This one's about to be on. And just like that, and there's the coolant tank. Now I just gotta put some coolant in here, let it run for a little bit, get all the bubbles out. That part's good, so that one's done. We can move on to the next one. Oh yeah, I didn't make that much of a mess. It's just only everywhere. That's cool. Well, now that the coolant reservoir is in, now we're gonna go ahead and tackle this rear diff. So, you got this drain bolt, which is right here. Throw your ratchet right in there and unscrew it. And this right here is where you're gonna fill it at. Now that's out the way. Now we can go ahead and start cracking these off. And now, you just ever so gently, and I'm gonna let that sit right there and drain for a second before we start pulling more out. It's not too bad. It's a little dark, but I was expecting a lot worse. I don't even know the last time that it's been changed. Pry this open, there we go.
Yeah.
Let that drain out, and there's that old diff smell.
It does kind of have a...
Oh, it's got a unique smell.
It's like, not pleasant.
It's not pleasant. And now just imagine doing this on like a 30-year-old truck that's never been changed before, or it's got mud and water inside there from somewhere.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, so now that it's done draining, we can go ahead and just pop this rear diff cover off. There you are. There's the diff cover. Doesn't look too bad inside there. See, this right here is the reason that you buy another gasket, because when you take this off, you deteriorate the paper gasket that's on there. So now we gotta get a razor blade, clear all this old gasket off, and then have a good mounting surface, and then we'll put the new one on, slap this in, refill it, and this diff's good to go. So, on to the next step. Alright, well, we got the face of it cleaned off. I'm just sitting in here playing with this magnet that's down inside here that I thought was supposed to be on the pan, but it's not. It's down in here, and I'm finding some tiny pieces of metal, some really gray sludge. So, I don't know if you can see inside there, but that's just all metal shavings kind of gunking together. The surface is clean. Now we just got to clean this surface right here off. Oh! It's all on. Just like that, the rear diff is done. Well, it drained it, now we just gotta fill it. So now, you just put it up in there, and then you just squeeze. And you fill it up until it starts to seep out.
Oh.
Sounds like me after Taco Tuesday. Just like that, the rear diff is full. It took 2.5 bags, so I'm gonna have to go get some more for the front diff. All right, so we made it back. We got the skid plate off of the front. Now we're about to drain the front diff. Hopefully I don't squirt front diff fluid in my eyes. Oh yeah, that's nice and thick.
Ooh, that one was way worse.
Look at all the metal on it. You see it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's got some good sludge on it.
Let me get the shot of that sludge. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's nasty.
All that metal material coming off of there.
You got it on every single finger.
I did.
Dude.
That's pretty sludgy. So we're gonna clean this off, and I'm gonna let that disgusting stuff drain. Then we're gonna refill it and slap this grill on. Then hopefully the truck will look like a brand. Well, it'll look something. I don't know.
It'll run nice.
It runs nice now.
Well, it'll drive nice then. How about that?
You think the grill is gonna make it drive better? The cameraman didn't even open the thing for me. I gotta do it all. I got lube and grease all over my hands, and
I gotta keep these hands clean, you know, so I can touch the technology.
my cameraman's. Leave it down in the
Cameraman's
comments.
big and bad.
Leave it down in the comments. John's. Get a whiff. Get a whiff. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I should breathe that in.
Probably not, honestly. I dribbled some on the ground.
Look at all that.
So that was 1.5. I'm glad I just went to the store and grabbed some more. Cameraman, you want to go grab some out of the back of the truck?
Yeah.
Please, thank you. Really? Well, it didn't work, but got close. Are you me? Oh, well, it's
John.
open.
John.
At least it didn't hit the one.
We got lucky that it didn't hit anything else. Because that shit could have come right at your face.
Could have right in my face.
That's what she said.
And just like that, she's
Hang on,
full.
you're leaking. You're
She's
leaking.
full. She's full. That's why she's leaking.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
So now what happens when it becomes full? It leaks.
I thought you didn't put the drain plug back on.
I actually squirted a little too much in there, so we're just gonna let the rest of that drain out.
Okay.
And so the diffs are done. The filter is done. I'm gonna let the truck cool down to do the oil change, so we will pick you up in just a second when the oil change is in the process.
Day 2.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is day 2 of working on this thing. The things we have left to do are, we have to do this grill. It's right over there in the box. And the second thing we gotta do is do the oil change. So let's go ahead and knock this oil change out. Then we can take this grill off and see what the 03 to 07 one looks like. Alrighty, well, after a near catastrophe of me spilling oil all over the place and me dropping the ratchet into the bucket full of ungodly substances, the oil change is done, the filter's on. I wasn't gonna film that because everybody knows how to change oil, but now let's go ahead and take this old, disgusting, crappy one off. Let's get the new one on. But I guess before we put it on, we should probably check it out, see what it looks like. Well, here she is. Man, I hope she fits. I'm gonna be really sad if she don't. There is the new one, the 03 to 07 grill, looking pretty good. And here's the old grill that we're gonna be taking off. Shouldn't be too hard, just gotta pop this cover off, take a couple tabs off, take the headlights off, and then this grill should just pop right out. Hopefully I don't have to take this front bumper off because that would be quite annoying if I have to do that because this thing is not light. So let's go ahead and get this thing off. I'm so excited. Out with the old. That wasn't too bad. Let's get this new one on and see how she looks. We got all the clips on, all the tabs on, so everything should just hopefully fall right into place. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the new grill is in. That was honestly a lot easier than what I was expecting. Pretty much it lines right up from what I can see. Everything looks good, everything's fitting the way it should. Not too big of a gap. That's like maybe 3 fingers. It's not too bad. Definitely could be a lot worse. This side over here, I gotta figure this out. Figure if I missed the clamp or if we gotta tuck it back in. Let me look at that real fast and see if I can figure it out. I found the clips that were on the original one and I slapped them in there and now we don't have any more play. So she's in there, we got it all locked down. So far, hood lines up nicely. Grill looks way too good. These headlights look even more yellow now compared to the fresh grill. I gotta get this truck out of here, pressure wash all the oil off because I made such a mess. I don't know if you can see the hazy spots on the ground or anything. I know it's like just a little drop. But yeah, that's all new oil and old oil. And I also got it all over my control arm, my axle, everything. I don't know how I did it, but I literally dropped the oil filter, boof, dropped into that bucket full of just gunk and it went everywhere. So that was super exciting. I don't know how I didn't get any on me. Now what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna level these mirrors. So right now you see how they're kind of cocked up. I'm gonna level them out, make them look a little bit better. So let's go ahead and knock that out. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the mirrors are leveled. Before they were cocked up, I just put 2 little washers behind the nuts right in here. I actually watched LMFS crew or something like that on YouTube. They are now leveled. Now that's done, let's go ahead and talk about everything that we did. So from the front to the back, we got a new grill. The front diff has new fluid in it. Engine has new fluid in it and a filter. The mirrors are leveled. The rear diff has fluid in it. It's got a new air filter on it along with a new intake tube. It also has a new coolant reservoir on it. So that's pretty much it. Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna come out here and wire up those mirrors.
Day 3.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is officially day 3 of working on this thing, and I'm gonna break it to you now. I'm not doing the mirrors and I'm not doing the fender in this video. I was watching a video of how to do the mirrors last night, and I just got done watching another video, and I realized that from the move from North Carolina to Idaho, I don't have the correct parts that I need. I had Boost Auto send out another wiring harness because I did lose that. I'm also missing fuse taps and plug it into the ECM. So, but I will be getting those parts ordered, or I will be going to the store in the next few days to grab that. But the mirror's getting wired up and the fender will be an entirely different video. I also have some more parts on order, so y'all guys just get ready for that. I know we've talked a lot of years about me fixing this truck and I've never done anything to it, but now the time has come. We've talked about it for all of these years, and it is finally here. We're putting money into this truck. We are making it look better than what it was. That new grill looks so good on it. I cannot wait to get this truck painted. That fender's gonna look good. The mirrors, when they're all wired up, is gonna look good. But I actually want to save the mirrors until I'm doing the speaker system or the sound system, because there's no point in taking the door panels off, running the mirrors, hooking them up, and then doing the speakers all over again to take the door panels back off and back on. So when I do the speakers, I'm going to do the mirrors. That way I can do everything all at once, make it look good, make it look right. That fender can literally just get thrown on whenever. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to leave it down in the comments. If you have some more suggestions for this truck, leave that down in the comments as well. I'm eager to talk to y'all. I want to know what you have to say about this truck. If you're not subscribed, make sure to do so, because we are on the road to 200,000 subscribers, which is honestly crazy to say. Can't thank y'all enough for everything that y'all do for me. Y'all continuously watch these videos and support me, so I want to give back and support y'all and just make the best videos and the best content that I can. But that's enough chit-chatting. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm gonna go knock this one out. God bless you. God bless this country. I will see y'all on the next green truck build. Thank you for always watching. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.